Hello and welcome to Why I Man. We are Duncan and Joe, and that was where we left you last week. The debris that was in the water after Storm Dara was incredible. This was our first lift bridge for quite a while, and I have to say that they are my least favourite bridges, and I hate them all. The angle is really acute. You can see me wincing as I go under.
Give me a smile.
I then steer us onto the famous Pontcysyllte aqueduct. Within 1 minute my legs have gone to jelly and I have to ask Duncan to take over. About halfway across though, I pull on my big girl pants and take the tiller back over. At the end of the Pontcysyllte aqueduct, you have a junction. Left takes you towards Llangollen and straight ahead takes you into Trevor basin. Unfortunately though, it isn't that easy, as you have to squeeze your way past quite a lot of hire boats to get there. Once you're travelling between the boats though, it wasn't too bad. I have to wait for my back end to be clear before I can set myself up for this bridge, and as you can see, I failed. This bridge was that low that even I ducked. Then it was off into the basin for a 60-point turn. This stretch of the canal was originally planned to continue on to Chester through Wrexham, but was abandoned as it was going to be too expensive. was actually quite proud of myself for this, as I thought I did a really good job. Good morning. We're in Trevor Basin today, on the way to the basin in Llangollen. We've got an engineer called Del coming over to sort out our engine. When you buy the new engine from Beta Marine, you have to have a service at 25 hours, at 50 hours and 125 hours. We've just passed the 50 now. So he's coming to do our second service. He's very reasonable. He's on a boat just in front of us. Coming through the basin yesterday was quite challenging. Very, very, very narrow. But there she is in all her glory. A few dints and dings. Had a hell of a time with a marina yesterday. Oh, look at the front of the boat. Oh, dear me. Dear me. Oh, I was trying to reverse out of Creek Marina and it was a nightmare. There was a boat right at the end of the basin. Oh, least said about that the better. The air was blue. So this here, as soon as Del finishes doing the service, we're going to be setting off. And this is what I've got to get through. Oh, hell's teeth. So get through the bridge and immediately... This is a very low bridge actually, even I've never had to duck down for anything before. I'm only 5'2". So we come through the bridge and immediately we've got to get through that. There's actually a boat at the top there, so I don't know how we're going to do it. Oh, it's very tight. So this Trevor Basin is at the end of the aqueduct. As soon as you come over the Pontcysyllte aqueduct, you've got a left turn that can take you straight into Llangollen, or if you carry straight on, you come into the basin at the end. And this is where Anglo-Welsh have their boats. So they've actually got their day boat moored up. Oh, this is going to be challenging. Right. Hello. Right. Interesting. So that's the Pontcysyllte aqueduct. So you come off there and you go down there for Llangollen and straight on. So we're going to have to go and see about this this boat here. So I'm on the bridge now, just over the Trevor arm, and that's the little day boat that they've just tied up there. We left Trevor Basin for the 4-mile journey towards Llangollen for Christmas. It took us 2.5 hours. Duncan steered us most of the way and did the Narrows brilliantly. Unfortunately, I was enjoying the cruise so much I forgot to film it. We arrived in the basin and stayed for 2 weeks, relaxing and unwinding and making friends with the locals. Sadly, we spent 2 weeks poorly and tucked up in bed, so I think a return trip is in order. Thanks very much for watching us over the past year. We both appreciate everyone who has taken the time to watch, subscribe and comment. Join us next week as Duncan takes us out of Llangollen towards Trevor Basin.